time, when people think about science, they think that this is a useless thing. But one of the greatest outcome of understanding science is that science is at the core front of invention, of innovation, and everything that we have seen so far. We have seen how powerful phones are becoming, how powerful also computers are becoming. We have seen that we have artificial intelligence, okay? We have so much of innovations that are coming out almost each and every single year on the market. But the question that I keep asking people is, when you look at us, Zambia as a country, there is so much that we are supposed to bring forth in the scientific community. And what I've seen and noticed is that most of us, we don't really understand the meaning of scientific discovery. Most of the things that we have done so far over the past 60 years of independence toward the innovation and also invention is literally nothing. People that are building these great technologies are not the people that we have taught, are not the people that are indigenous Zambians, or per se the education system in our country that's not encourage scientific journey or scientific adventure. And the reason is simple. Education in Zambia is a backbone of the survival of every individual in our country. And this has also seen the decline in terms of logic and also critical thinking amongst people that have been to higher learning institutions. But the question again is this: how much more do we need? Can we even afford the infrastructure that we have seen, the infrastructure that are being used in maintaining these computational machines that leverage artificial intelligence services? We cannot achieve that because we have never developed any single service or any innovation or any invention. And this is the reason, and the reason behind that is because science has been seen as a general thing, but not as something that is very different, not something that is very unique. You have seen, you can testify as you are watching this video, that many countries, as I speak to you right now, they are doing wonderful things when it comes to innovation and invention, scientific discovery. We saw recently that the Nobel Prize winner in chemistry, they actually created an artificial intelligence model, okay, that is able to predict and build a new protein based on how they wanted it to work out. And this is a great innovation and discovery. There has been numerous, research that have been put at the forefront when it comes to, understanding the correct structure and everything about the proteins that could be able to unlock the new physiological discovery or medicine whatsoever. But when you ask that, we have so many of the graduates, including myself, we have engineers, we have doctors, we have lawyers, many of them, we have business people. It is very difficult. Science is not something that goes in the way that we assume education goes through. So when you complete your bachelor's degree in whatever program that you were pursuing, okay, what follows next? It appears and seems that in this country, Zambia, it's not about the scientific discovery, okay, it's about the survival. And now, when you factor in the concept of the economics, okay, when you produce a graduate that is not going to add value in the production or in the value additional chain, then you are actually reducing the possibility of innovation and invention. We have seen, I have read so much of scientific discoveries that is not coming from within this country, and I feel that our research are not even closer to the scientific, perspective. When you look at how our friends are doing it in the US, in Japan, as well as in many other countries like Sweden, Canada, and so on, those that are discovering things, those that are innovating, they are going to produce some services and products that are going to be on demand and that are going to define the standards of the particular thing or activity. So what that means is that we have to be able to produce enough things and raise more money in order to acquire such services. And this can be seen in an example or with an example of artificial intelligence. We don't have a service. We have never created any single AI service or even a product that we can buy online and use it for our own benefit. So the people that are learning to understand what AI is capable of doing, those are the people that are even benefiting more. But if we view AI as something just like any other thing, then it is going to be very difficult for this country to propel forward when it comes to economic growth. So much of the things, economic growth can be seen when people really understand the basic fundamental, the basic function of what education is all about. But I've come to conclude that that is not the way we have perceived our education. Therefore, and this is the reason why many of the people that do graduate and those that are of scientific ambition, they do actually move out of this country to go to countries that value scientific discovery as well as also embrace logic and critical thinking. Well, I can go on and on, but science is what makes a country superior. If we are able to discover, if we are able to innovate, invent things that human would actually live without, that simply means that entails that we are going to be on demand by other people that don't have access to such infrastructure, to such an online service like artificial intelligence. For most of you that understand, or many of us have heard of AI. Well, we have heard of AI, and each one of us is using whichever company is actually creating such services online. We have used their services, and we can see how much money they are making off their service. And now, when you throw this question back to ourselves, is that what are we creating after now being, after for the entire past 60 years of independence, our education system has never defined anything innovative, anything inventive. And this shows that education in Zambia is not about innovation. Of course, I'm not saying individually there are people, but the system itself does not allow such people. So you have to think very wise. Thank you so much for watching. If you love my video, please make sure you share, make sure you follow for more information. It's bye-bye. I'll see you in the next video.